do like the fact that the Vipers have still got a slip in there for North. Livingston the other night, 2 nights ago, 82 not out from 38. He hit 8 sixes, 5 of them in the last over off the hapless Dwayne Pretorius. Unfortunately, but Livingston, my goodness, when he gets the radar set, he is as destructive as anyone in the game. Oh, look at this! Kay Summit! My goodness me! Forget the drop earlier. Just look at this. The flying trapezes acrobat. What about that?
Brilliant from Case. His confidence would have been down from the drop earlier. An important drop, and he's come back brilliantly. Saw it to his left. He moved quickly, and he had to get his body horizontal with the ground, so he didn't hit the ground too hard after catching the ball. Often it bounces out like that. Case did it perfectly. Alex Hale's gone 53. Very fine knock from the opener. ADKR 108 for 3.
Shafane Rutherford, the Guyana player, comes in for 3,657 runs and a strike rate of 137. His highest score is 86 in his 222 T20s. It's Noor Ahmad. It's tucked around the corner. That could be a couple. Now this catch, my goodness me, this is as good as it gets, and surely I'm not sure what's one step up from a contender, but that is just sensational. Quite possibly one of the best catches we'll see. It's certainly a contender for the cycle hub catch of the season.
Well, it's 2 great catches in a row, wasn't it? Dan Lawrence is on the boundary, making sure he didn't touch it, and then this. He acted so quickly. As Hales sliced it to his left, he was off. Pounce horizontal to the ground. Last ball of the over. Back to the leg side, 110 for 3.
The traffic never stops in these cities here, and the entertainment never stops as well. Last over just went for 4, so something of a break being applied on the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Dan Lawrence now is coming into the attack, and he considers himself more than an occasional off-spin. 4 for 20 is best. His economy is not bad at just a fraction over 8.
Yeah, he's quite canny. I think Rutherford being there as a left-hander has brought him into the attack.
It's It's not the prettiest action. It's not going to win awards for artistic impression.
But that's what probably makes it quite effective. Batsmen are used to more rhythmic bowlers than this. His arms and legs are going everywhere. It takes him a little while to get used to that.
Is that an edge? That might well be an edge. Keep an eye on the umpire here. No, it's byes. Umpire says it's 4 byes.
I must say my first impression was inside edge. I thought the keeper got into a reasonable position, and I thought there was a deflection this season. Well done, the umpire.
You're quite right about this action. There's a lot of moving parts for Dan Lawrence. Windmill, arms and legs going everywhere. Eventually the ball is released, and it's nicely released with some spin.
Some spin and some bounce. That's twice he's bounced it past outside off to Rutherford. Little overspin.
It's gone inside out, and he pays the price. It's Case Ahmed again. The ball is following him, but a very decent piece of bowling. Rutherford stays a short one.
Well, good piece of captaincy from Sam Curran. Brought the off spinner on to get Rutherford. He's done just that. The ball's turned a little. Rutherford looking to hit him back over his head, or perhaps mid off the 6. And he sliced it to Case Ahmed. Case Ahmed makes no mistake whatsoever. That ball would have been spinning, and was a more difficult catch than it looked. Rutherford gone just for 3. Eddie KR 116 for 4.
The stage is perfectly set for Andre Russell. An extraordinary strike rate throughout his career. Has anyone hit the ball harder or further than this man?
Well, interestingly, his batting partner hit it pretty hard that last game, and Russell watched most of it. He couldn't get on strike.
He did, didn't he? And what he was doing was applauding with his bat and to his gloves from the other end. He was enjoying the entertainment. Sam Curran drops out to a deep mid-wicket. This ground just doesn't look big enough for Andre Russell. Not with those guns. Nicely bowled. He hasn't given Andre Russell any room. He's bowled it in at his legs.
Wicket brought Russell to the middle. Rutherford looking to hit it down the ground. And he knew there was turn. He'd seen turn earlier. Ball turn, caught the outside edge, spun away. Case Ahmed, 2 successful catches, 1 drop. He's come back really well.
Dan Lawrence, what a great over. 1 for 2. 117 for 4, 6 overs to go. Well, the momentum for the Knight Riders has certainly been arrested because the last 21 deliveries, there's not been a boundary off the bat. We've had 4 runs through 4 byes, but not a boundary off the bat in the last 21. He can change it. This one.
Well, this is an interesting piece of captaincy, Wilco.
Brave, got to be brave. Andre Russell, he hasn't caught hold of that. Naseem Shah will give chase and he'll give up because the ball beats him.
Well, Case has thrown that wide of off. He's trying to keep it away from that short leg side boundary. This field is too small for Russell the best of times. He's got a short leg side to get to. He's gone wide of off. He's gone for extra cover mid-off region. And he spooned it away over backward point. Slip in, Case attacking.
Talk about bowlers having to be brave with what they do, with their task. When you see him, all eyes fixed on Andre Russell. And as a bowler, you've got to be brave, back yourself against a destroyer like this.
Well, absolutely. It's that combination of bravery, cricket smarts, and Case has got it. He's a great little fighter. Throwing that in. That's a good indication. Look, he's such a competitor. Desperate to get that. Used his foot initially, he's up. I like watching him play. I like his attitude.
Well bowled, well bowled. Kes Ahmad is in the game with every delivery. Liam Livingstone is a massive scalp for him. Kes Ahmad, this is a wonderful spell.
Abu Dhabi Knight Riders getting themselves into all sorts of hot water here. Another slice, another simple catch, and Case, you just cannot keep him out of the action today. Brilliant piece of bowling. He was brave against Russell. He's been brave against Livingstone. They've tried to take him on, and he's induced the errors. Livingstone gone for 4. Knight Riders 1, 2, 2 for 5.
Gurmukh Chand with the United States flag alongside his name now. Former captain of the India under-19s, and he scurries through. Wow.
Well, this is the Livingstone wicket. Another slice to backward point. Short third man. And he throws his head to the air, into the air. But he's been done. He's been done like a kipper by a very competitive Case Ahmad.
What a spell this has been. Outstanding. He's turned his day around. 4 overs, 2 for 29. It's 125 for 5 with 5 overs to go. The wickets Really just resetting this for the Desert Vipers, who at one stage must have been really worried about a 200 plus score. But they pulled it back. The last 12 balls, 2 wickets, just 14 runs, and just the one boundary. So Naseem Shah, who's the fielder at backward point, who accounted for Liam Livingstone, another Pakistani quick bowler here. Chance for him to get in on that wickets column. 2 overs from him so far. Mukchand is in alongside Andre Russell. Well, the green belt is a wonderful piece of equipment. It goes to the cricketer who scores the most runs, Liam Livingstone, from Alex Hales. But there are other factors, of course. Strike rate comes into the equation as well. Oh, that's a decent shot from Umuk-Jan. And he picks his space and he finds it easily and he carves Naseem Shah for 4.
That was a lovely piece of timing, wasn't it? Not a bad length ball, a little bit of width. He's just gone with a little bit of swing, a little bit of width. Beautiful control.
In the 2012 Under-19 Cricket World Cup, Umuk-Jan was the Indian captain. Beautiful player, scored a century in the final, but he couldn't find his way into the IPL teams and turned his attentions to the great American dream. Yes, Ahmed turns his day around from this drop catch. Phil Salt he put down, and then he caught him, the very bowler, and then he pricks up. Just some great catches. He has been in the thick of the action from the moment he walked onto the field.
Good length from Naseem. It was always going to be that battle between these spinners and the power players in the Night Riders team. All that power, Sunil Narayan's still to come. What a timer of the ball he is. But all that power in the middle order for the Night Riders against Qais Ahmed and Noor Ahmed, the 2 Afghan spinners. It's always going to be a fascinating tussle. The spinners have won it. Noor was quite expensive. He got 1 wicket. He got Sharafu, the UAE player. This has been excellent. Knocked the stuffing out of this order.
Well, you make a good point, Andy. Here they are, Noor, and you've got the 2 wrist spinners in tandem here. Noor with what he delivers, this, and he bowls a very good googly as well. And you've got to take into account the angles from which they bowl. It's a real web of intrigue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely picture, that, isn't it, from the batsman's perspective. A huge difference in angles. Certainly Noor Ahmed, his arms and legs and his left arm wrist is coming over quickly. Very difficult to pick.
Oh, missed it completely. Slower ball, change of pace from Naseem, well bowled, 16 gone, it's 131 for 5. And with 4 overs to go, the umpires will tell us we'll have a timeout.
131 for 5 it is. We've got 4 overs to go. Mark Chand there and Andre Russell's there. Now there's the situation, the projected scores at this stage. They continue at this. It's 1.163, I should say. Now there's the DP World Smart Truck Buggy Cam. It's one of the elements we've introduced for Season 4. That's the shot that it gives. Cutting-edge technology on the ground that allows us to deliver unique perspectives. Just like DP World, who are also using the latest tech to keep trade moving. That's what Andre Russell wants to do, I think, keep these moving. Nur Ahmed continues. Spinners have been outstanding. Nice little patch for him. They just picked up 4 for 20. That's in 4 overs. That's how well these guys have done. Nur Ahmed, also Case Ahmed. Really good work. Spinning the ball away from Andre